The weekly wind-up is officially here, so let's get the party started, and let's get it done now.
Come take a step with me. No need for self-esteem. I'll give you everything. Bass sound beating. You got me tempting. Bass sound.
And we are back right here on this beautiful Friday. I thank you for tuning in, and this is the Blitz Morning Show. My name is Toy Brendel, and I will be your host for today. And I do have to say, finding topics for today's show on the weekly windup has to be one of the most hardest things to do. I don't know why. All the other times, could find stuff, never wrote it down. Searched last night, nothing. Searched today, nothing. And in the recorded time, it is about 10:30 in the morning. And I still have not found anything really, really good about, for news-wise. So I'm just kind of left baffled and sitting here going, I don't know what I'm going to talk about. I'm pretty sure I won't be able to get to that full half an hour that the show has originally become. It's going to be... If I can make it to 15 minutes, I'm going to make it to 15 minutes. Otherwise, it is going to be a negatino. Sadly, it's not how I want the show to be. The topics just aren't frickin' there. I did find a few interesting things that we can talk about. Like, for example, Rambo 5 is going to be set to release pretty soon. Alright, I totally understand trying to reboot all these old classic movies. Simple reason, we're running out of ideas. We're running out of story plots. Sometimes you just gotta dip into the well and see if there's water. I know there's a lot of people that are saying, okay, enough is enough, don't do this, don't do that. What do you do? What do you say? But Rambo 5? Seriously? He's going to be like, no. Sylvester Stallone may look good body-wise, but I'm pretty sure his acting career has to be over. The last one that I ever recall is a boxing one, and it wasn't like the Rocky ones, it was the other one. I'm just absolutely blanking just because I haven't watched movies in a long time, adult-wise, and I just kind of, whatever. But Rambo 5, really? That is... Rambo? Seriously, you guys? And apparently a new Terminator's coming out in the next few years, too. I don't know why. Johnny Manziel of the Montreal Alouettes of the CFL has been banned from the CFL for violating his contract. There are many stipulations or speculations of the reason why he has been released and been banned for the violation. One of the reasons is because he was talking about a part of the contract for confidential, where he doesn't talk. And so people are kind of pissed about that. Johnny, he basically says, thanks for giving me a chance and opportunity to play in the CFL. I appreciate it dearly. And he goes on and on and on. It is what it is. Like, sometimes, I don't know, not too much that you can really talk about. It's almost like they wanted him out of the CFL, and this is the only possible way that they could have got him out without making a bigger clash than anything else. Because with the announcement that it came, it was more out of the left field that people were really, really shocked on what happened and where it came from. I think he could have made a go of a career in the CFL if the hype wasn't around him, like being the first pick overall for the Cleveland Browns, the Heisman Trophy winner the year before he got picked. I think if he was just Johnny Manziel, football player, comes into the CFL, learns the system, because, like everybody says, the NFL is totally different than the CFL, which I totally agree. Bigger balls, bigger fields, etc., etc. If you give him a chance or opportunity to learn the game, get actual games underneath his belt, I think he could actually do really, really good. But that's my opinion, and I have no idea why I'm standing up for him. But the one thing I don't understand, really, is you have guys like back in the day, the cockiness of Deion Sanders and Randy Moss, like the cockiness to him, right? Sometimes the cockiness went the persona and the skill. But yet now, if Johnny Manziel, for example, perfect example, when he got picked by the Cleveland Browns, he did kind of like show me the money sign. And everybody hated him with a passion. So there was so much hate towards him because of that. Said that he was a clown. It was absolutely worthless. And it's really, really weird on how decade upon decade the personalities of these football stars are changing to the point where it was kind of cool back then, and now it's like, oh great, this guy's got an attitude, he's cocky, slap him upside the head a bit. So yeah, I don't know, really. It's really, really strange. I don't know about this segment. I know everybody does it, and that's the issue. I don't want to be like everybody else or even try copying. I know there's a few things that I've did that is copying, but I want to be original to me. And I was going to put Friday birthdays, so like for example, Gilbert Gottfried is 64 years old. And I kind of backtracked a bit, and it's like, maybe I shouldn't put birthdays. It's kind of cheesy. Almost every radio station has it somehow in their career. I'm not really too sure if I'm going to do it or not. I'm just going to more or less leave it up to you guys. If you want it, message or email us. Tell us if you want birthdays. Me personally, I say no. But it's up to you. You want it, you got it, good, got it, go. Then finally, this sucks. The show might not go on for 15 minutes. Oh well, first time in a long time you're not going to have a commercial break. Fortnite. Yes, I know, it's Fortnite talk again. So if you want to end the show, I totally understand. I don't blame you, all right? I will see you Monday for a question call. But if you want to stick with me, that is absolutely fine as well, everybody. All right, so Fortnite just released Season 8 yesterday. And to some, you're like, okay, what's so different? It's kind of cool because the theme of it is ninja versus pirate. So you have a bunch of these different things for pirates, like cannons. And what was cool about the cannons is it replaces shopping carts. So with the cannons, you can push it around, you can fire, boom. Then, if you really want to, you can get inside the cannon, blow yourself up out of the cannon, and go wherever you want. So it's kind of like a aid to get farther or higher when there's no other ways of possibly doing it. It's kind of cool if you think about it. Let's just see what happens. And also, with this update that they had, a volcano appeared, and the girlfriend thinks that something else is going to happen on the other side of the map, on the left side, just because of how the ground is. Like, it's not green, it's not white, it's not sand. It's kind of a dirt / grass combination, almost like something is going to be erupting underneath. What it is, I'm not sure. There was a thing that I read on the internet about 2 months ago saying that there's going to be boats, that islands are going to rise up from underneath the water. Kind of add a little bit to it. The only thing I really can say is we got to watch and see what Epic does. As well as they're trying to get sued again by 2 basketballers. I think I told you about this one. So I went on YouTube after I found these 2 guys' names. And holy man. They're pissed off because Epic Games took their little dance move and put it in the game. I hate to break the news, but the dance move is so pathetic. At least with the orange shirt kid, there was a little bit more to it. This one, this dance, it's just, it freaking sucks. It sucks, senor. Well, oh, and also, before I forget, there's also been a thing added in Fortnite that pays tribute to the band Weezer. And it's kind of weird that in the last couple months, Weezer has been absolutely popular with the release of their karaoke album as well as a new album coming up. But in one of the mountains, you can actually see the Weezer logo imprinted in it. Why? I am not sure. I really don't care. Unless something's going to happen in the future. Anywho, I think it's time for me to let it go. It's only 15 minutes. I feel really bad. I promise next week will be just a tad bit longer. So if you ever have any questions or comments, feel free to email me at theblitzmorningshow@gmail.com. You can also follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram at The Blitz Morning. So hit them up. Let's get it going. And also, I do have a challenge for you guys. It's a very simple challenge. It's not going to take too much, and it's not going to be too awful. So what I want you guys to do is, if you ever have a chance to use, say, a podcast playing app to listen to this particular show, can you use Radio Public? And you're thinking to yourself, why? Well, you see, with Radio Public, with your guys' listens to our shows, it actually helps our ratings and everything else even more. Like all the other ones, they're like, yeah, okay, whatever. Here's an RSS feed, you listen to the show. But with Radio Public, they go up and beyond to help you get your show more recognized, more, how would you say, creditable. Just simple things like that. So using it would help us, like me at this show, so much more. And it's free. All you got to do is listen to the show, and it helps us out. All right. Well, I better let you guys go. Thanks for tuning into the Blitz Morning Show. My name is Toby Rendell, and I will see you next week.